Well, once upon a time, there was a guy who wanted to garden, and that was me many years ago from watching my grandmother take care of her garden and my grandfather, who had a garden with cement sidewalks that had a little seat that rolled up and down the sidewalks. And I used to think, wow, gardening's so fun, so cool. Well, today I want to talk about something a little different. And I don't know, maybe you've had similar experiences, but I was pretty discouraged. I've spent a lot of time, trying to plant things the right way and to nurture them, to get them to grow right and to make the garden look great. And the other day was pretty discouraging. So let me show you what happened. We had a weird weather event, and we're in the middle of June, and we got down to freezing temperatures. And so I had to go around and cover about 60 plants with buckets and all sorts of stuff just to try to get a little protection for our plants. And for the most part that worked, but with the cold came something else. It was the wind came after, and I wasn't prepared for that. And so I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm going to show you what happened. These are our elderberries, and they were absolutely devastated by the wind. And I came out here and I walked down the elderberry aisle here, and what were these beautiful plants were taken down to just a few sticks sticking up, and just absolutely devastating. And I just got so discouraged. And I don't know, maybe, I guess with gardening and with nature, it's just part of what we deal with. But I'm just wondering, how do you guys deal with the frustration that comes from the unexpected things that happen in your garden and just in life? Because honestly, I'm a person of faith, and I was actually pretty angry with God. The whole thing about whatever you sow, that's what you're going to harvest. And then to have something like this happen just was beyond my ability to handle. So I'm just wondering, how do you deal with that? If you do gardening, or I don't know, in other areas of your life, how do you cope with such disappointment when you put in so much effort and then something like this happens? I'd love to know your thoughts. And if you have examples of how you've coped with discouragement. My frustration turned to anger with God, and then later on it went from anger to acceptance, and then to an attitude of, well, I guess it'll come back. I still have a few sticks on the elderberries, and they're going to keep it alive. And anyways, give me your thoughts, and hope you guys are doing good with your gardens, and hope you're finding happiness and joy in the hobbies that you have. And that's all I've got for you today. So have a good one.